Hey cutie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have never seen my face, my name is Jay or Jayla, whichever one floats your boat, girl. I'm so glad you could join me today. And as you can see, we got a little bit of a new setup, a little bit, a little 1 2 1 2. I wanted to try it because I was inspired by another YouTube girly. Shout out Simone Nicole because she does have a mic set up. So our sit down talks, I was like, let me go ahead and try it a little bit. So today we're going to be talking about signs and how you know what your purpose is. And I wanted to talk about this because one, it's been heavy on my mind lately, for me doing content creation. And these are just a few of the things that I have noticed, at least within myself. And it could be the same for you. And if you've noticed any of these things, maybe, girl, it's time for you to follow your purpose and your passion. So let's go ahead and hop in. So the first sign that you are supposed to be following your purpose, or you know what your purpose is you can't get it off your mind. You are constantly thinking about, how can I do this thing and achieve said goal? So, like for me, it's content creation. When I'm at work, before I'm going to sleep, when I wake up, I'm thinking of content ideas and how to film and how I want to, upgrade and different aspects of the job. Like, how can I do this better? And I feel like that's a very important thing, is when you're constantly thinking about something you'd like to do. Like if it's gardening, for example, you're like, what can I do better to make my tulips grow better, look more beautiful? Like you're just constantly thinking of how to improve yourself in said area. And that's a good thing, girl. Like don't stop thinking about it just because you work in a 9 to 5 and you don't see a way out. Sometimes you got to make a way out of no way, girl. That leads me into my next point. When you talk about it, you have so much passion behind it. And you can talk about this thing for hours. Okay? And the person on the other end, if they like you enough, they'll sit there and listen, and just for the simple fact that you have a passion or something you are passionate about, they will sit there and listen even though they may not understand half the stuff you say. It's just the fact that they love watching you be passionate about something. And then also, when you're passionate about something, 10 times out of 10, you want to gain more knowledge about it. So, with me in content creation, I'm trying to gain more knowledge through other content creators, like successful content creators, on how did they get from point A to point B? What is their strategy? If they have a strategy, or what can I learn just from watching them? Like I'm trying to gain more knowledge about the space and how I can put my foot in it, like still be myself and not copy others, but like use the strategies and tactics that they may have. And my third point, I feel like this is possibly the most important, is it is a gift or it comes with ease. And I say that because a lot of times, like, you'll see the best, like you could be the top financier at your agency, but you don't love to do it. So eventually you're going to end up quitting. Like for me, I believe talking, girl, I can talk. Okay. I will talk your ear off. And telling my story is something that I like to do, and it comes with ease for me because, like, for example, me telling my story comes so easy to me because I'm not scared, despite there being backlash or, this, that, and the third negative comments. I'm still going to tell my story because I know why I'm telling my story. I have a purpose behind my story. So that's why I'm telling it. And like I said, talking for me comes with ease, girl. We just gotta stay on topic because I got a little bit of ADHD. And I don't know, I'm not gonna brag on myself, but I might, got a little bit of a goofy personality too. So it makes what I'm saying a lot more digestible than me just being like, this is what you need to do, and this, that, and the third, and da 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 da. Like, and just being straight and just being like, here's the information, do with it what you will. I like doing content creation because, girl, if you see me in real life, I don't talk. Like, you can see me out in Target and say hi, girl, and that's probably all you're gonna get out of me unless you like, oh my god, hey girl, like I like your this, I like your that, like where you get it from, da da da. Like, I don't know. I'm a very introverted person. Despite my personality that you see, like I'm very introverted when I'm in public. So bringing everything back full circle. If it comes with ease and you like it and you think it's a gift of yours, I feel like it's important to pursue that. You hear people being like, "Oh, your passion will pay for itself." And now at my age, at 29, I believe it now. And when I was younger and in college, everyone was like, you have to have a backup plan and stuff like this because what you want to do, girl, when I first decided to go to college, I was going to study like Greek mythology and philosophy. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I really wish I would have. My mind wouldn't have been as like stuck in the mud, I guess you could say, because everyone was like, "Oh, you need to do something real. Like you need to have an actual plan and stuff like that." And so I ended up choosing criminal justice because, like, I like watching CSI. I like solving puzzles and stuff. Like, cool. Now, is that my job today? Absolutely not. But I just say all that to say is pick something that you love to do, and pursue it. It doesn't have to be content creation. You could be the world's best gardener and know all the information about gardening and how to take care of crops, like anything. So I'm going to leave you with some final thoughts about anything that you want to pursue in life. The first thing would be is don't be discouraged if you don't see any movement. Like if people, I always bring it back to content creation because that's just my lane of travel. Okay, if you don't see you're getting traction with subscribers or traction with views, like don't be discouraged because there are people that are seeing your content, and there are people out there that will see your work and be like, when they get better or when they get bigger, then I'll spin the block. And you truly have to love what you're doing despite that in order to keep moving forward. Because if you're in whatever your passion is just for the money, you're going to quit so easily and so quick. So don't be discouraged if you don't see movement. The second thing I want you to remember is remember your why. Your why will take you further in faster to whatever goal you are trying to reach because you have your feet planted in your why. My why and why I create content is because the biggest reason is to share my story, to be a survival guide to people. And so like if something's going on in your life and you've heard me talk about it, you can think back and remember like, Jayla said this. So instead of doing this, I'm gonna do this. If I can reach one person, I feel like I would have done my job and fulfilled my purpose in life. So I'm so grateful to, be building this platform in order to be able to do so and influence people and, not even just influence people, but help people and have a better life. So y'all don't have to raw dog life like I've had to all my life because all my life I had to fight. And the final thing I want to leave you with is keep pressing towards your goal. Full stop. Because when you keep on running towards your goal, nothing can stop you. You will see so much growth running towards your goal and pressing towards your mark. And it'll be such a beautiful thing. And you'll pick up skills along the way and things that you need to, once you reach that goal, to help you move further past that goal. So keep on pressing towards that goal of yours, girl. And with that, I thank you so much for joining me today. Leave a like because you love me. Comment anything that you resonated with, or if you have any constructive criticism for me, be nice about it. Be kind, actually. And subscribe to join the family because you'll love, man. You'll love it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.